Good evening, everyone. The topic of GD for today is who is serving the country most, teacher or soldier? So, can I start?
Yes.
So, in my opinion, both of them are serving the country as we cannot imagine a country without a soldier or without a teacher. And both of them are serving for the country. But if we talk who is doing the most, so I think teacher is serving the most because teacher is the one who prepares prepares children and sow a seed of patriotism in a child's heart when he was young and educate him or her to be able to serve the country and also to make him or her enough capable to take decisions in the favor of country. So in my opinion, teachers serving the most, but also on the other hand, we cannot deny the fact that soldiers are doing a commendable job, and no one can deny or say that like they are doing a tough job because they are protecting our country at the risk of their life, and they are irrespective of the weather, temperature, or anything else, they are standing there to protect our country and staying away from the country. So they are doing their best. But when we talk about who is doing the most, so I think the teacher, because the soldier is also needs a teacher at some point of their life to get the guidance or to get support or path, because when they want to join the army or want to serve the country, for that they also require proper knowledge to clear the examinations, or after even after clearing the examinations, they require teacher to learn how to aim, how to target the enemy, and how to handle the situations, and how to approach the situation that it would be the favor in our country. So for all that things, soldier also require a teacher. That's why I think teachers are serving the most. So that's why what I have to say, and I hope I make my point clear. Thank you. So you can say any one of you. Please start.
Yeah. Sunny,
Yes,
just
I
speak
agree with
first.
you.
I'll.
Yes, I agree with you that teachers are more than soldiers because teachers shapes the uh, children so that they can serve for the country and do. So I agree that soldiers and the teachers play a vital role for the nation, but teachers serve the nation most because they create soldiers. They are the guiders by whose guidance soldiers are created, and also soldiers protect us from the external threats, but teachers shapes students so that they can serve our country from for internal as well external forces. And there are countries like they have no soldiers and no army, but a country without teachers is unimaginable. We can't think of a country without teachers. Like there are 23 countries which have no army, but there is no country without teachers. So in my opinion, teachers serve the more than soldiers. Yeah, I agree that soldiers do their duty in very tough conditions like at the temperatures of minus 40 degrees Celsius, but teachers are the one who have helped them to become soldiers. So in my opinion, teachers serves the most. So Kanishka, you can continue.
Yeah, I also agree that teacher serves the country more than a soldier, as teacher gives the guidance and gives the knowledge how to do things and how to go about everything. As Mansi rightly said, that she sows the seed in a person and she creates that feeling of patriotism in a child, as only that's why there is a uh, feeling of patriotism, and the person goes and for to join the army, and all the training that that a soldier undergoes, all those things requires a teacher. But at the same time, we can't deny the contribution made by the soldiers. They risk their lives for our safety, uh, for the country's defense. So their contribution cannot be denied. But as the teacher is the one who spreads the knowledge, who guides us, who supports us, who grooms the child and makes the child a better version of themselves. So the teacher contribution is more than a soldier. So now I pass it down to Sneha.
And in my opinion too, teachers play more, and teachers serve more than soldiers, because they are the one who mind the soldiers. I'm not talking about the soldiers. In all cases, like, teachers are the one who made doctors, engineers, soldiers serve country most on their levels. So if I say that who serves the most, it's obvious that teachers serve the most. But we can't ignore the contribution of soldiers too. They were the one who played a very important role while serving us in Pulwama, in many other attacks. They are the one. And if I say teachers and soldiers, both are the pillars of the nation. So I'll pass to Diksha.
What I think is uh, soldiers are serving better, because we can't even imagine their sacrifices. They sacrifice their whole life, their families, their normal life we live. They just sacrifice it for their country. So they are serving better. We can, yeah, everyone just said that we cannot imagine a country without a soldier and army. Like we are just like there's example like Afghanistan right now. They don't have soldiers, and that's why they're suffering. And without soldiers, I don't think they're able to study. Like teachers are not able to teach any one of them because it's totally mess in there. So I think soldiers are doing better. Like I think there are some substitute for teacher, like your parents, your cousins, and your brothers, siblings. They can teach you, but there's no that substitute for army or a soldier. So I think they are doing their best, and they are serving most. Now, Sanya.
In my eyes, teachers serves the country the most, because as everyone said, that once a soldier was also a disciple, he was a learner, and the position that he has gained now is only because of a teacher. And we are not considering the teachers of coaching classes or of our schools. Anyone can be a teacher, anyone can be our mentor. The one who guides us becomes our mentor. And whatever position that we want to have in our life and whatever we want to achieve in our life, we can only do that with the help of a teacher, with the help of our mentors. They provide us with all the basic amenities, and they provide us with all the information that we need to reach our goals. So of course teacher serves the country the most, because without a teacher we cannot have our mental growth. If we are talking about the amount of work a soldier has to do, of course, he has to do a lot of work. The sacrifice that he has to make, all these things are incomparable. But still, the position that he has gained, as I said earlier, is only because of a teacher, a mentor. So, without a teacher or mentor, we cannot do anything. We cannot have our mental growth, and we cannot develop ourselves. So I think teacher serves the country the most. Thank you. Nandini, you can continue.
In my opinion, both are equal. We can't compare both of them, because the role teachers are playing are making the future of a country bright. Like they are raising the economy, or they are raising the literacy rate and everything, GDP, everything. That is because of a teacher, that a child have grown up, they have studied so well, and they are earning so well, so that a country is prosperous and more. But the role of military and army is so important that a country can't be. Devansh have said now that there are 23 countries which are without army, and still they have teachers. But what I think, India can't be a country without army, and it cannot even stay for a minute, because we all know that our relations with China and Pakistan, they will not even leave us. So the role of army is so important that if our and I'm sharing you, I want to share an incident of 1962, the war with China. So we know that at that time we didn't have military. We have paramilitary at the borders. That is why uh, China have reached to our Siachen glacier, and they have acquired that. So the reason is very simple, that we can't compare, and military is so important that we really can't be without them. So for India, it is really important. I don't know about any other country like Nepal. Nepal didn't had any war, and no one have acquired them anytime. So they are like, no one even wanted to take their territory, because they are not so prosperous, and they don't have that soil, other thing, any other thing. But India is so important. They have their soil, climate, everything, and it is really really an attractive point for anyone. So I think both are very important. We can't compare anyone. Passing to Mansi.
No, I think you rightly said that in our country, we cannot imagine our country without an army, as our neighboring country like China and Pakistan will not let us live without army. So you have rightly said that. I strongly believe in your point. But as I said, I make my point earlier, like a teacher makes like teacher prepares the children to serve our country. If they do not teaches us for patriotism, and they do not develop an emotion or feeling of patriotism in us, then we will not be able to think of our country in that level. But we cannot deny on the same hand about the sacrifices of
May
a
I?
soldier.
May I?
Huh. Yes.
Sorry, I'm interrupting you, but if you have seen any video on YouTube, otherwise I'll share a video. There was a child who has never gone to school, and he lives on footpath, and he had that level of patriotism in himself that he didn't, when he saw our national flag lying on the ground, he took that up and he put that on a level and just raise that flag. So I think, yes, teacher plays a role, but patriotism is inbuilt. It is just uh, it has been increased by watching in our society or in our surroundings. So that is the reason behind our patriotism. Our teachers have not told us that go and you will be an army officer, or you have to go in air force so that you are serving your country. You're serving
Yeah,
in your
it's a
country in all ways. They are saying that you're serving your country in all ways. If you are a teacher, if you are a doctor, anything.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I agree. Whatever job we are doing, like we are doing for our country, be it engineer, doctor, IAS, army officer, in navy, whatever it is, everyone is doing their job for country, because we are doing for the economy of our country, and indirectly we are paying for the development of our country. So everyone is doing for the country, but here we have to compare between the soldier and the army, soldier and the teacher. That's why I said that point. And that was all. And if like you said about that child, so this is an, I said this is an exception, but on in a general, or on an average, if we see, we need education, and we look someone to for an inspiration to someone. And from our teachers, we got inspiration, we got learnings. And in our teacher inspires us, and they play a crucial role, in my opinion. That's what I have to say.
May I speak something?
Yeah.
Nandini, as you said that patriotism is inbuilt. Patriotism may be inbuilt, but in order to become a soldier, you need the training, you need the skills, and that can only be developed in you by a teacher. You cannot become a soldier by living on a footpath and empowered. You cannot become a soldier like that. You need the training, and you need the skills, and you need a help of a mentor. You need a mentor, you need a teacher. That's why a teacher serves the most.
Yeah, even to get enter into that field, you need some education. And for protecting the country, for that we need some education from our mentor, from some mentor or guides, like that.
I want to add something. Like if there is no such conditions prevailing in any of the country, like the war and all, and if there is harmony, a feeling of brotherhood and peace, so maybe we might not need the service of the soldier. And it's the teacher who can somehow, maybe it's inbuilt that we have that sense of brotherhood, but maybe teacher through her thoughts all the more make us aware about such things. And maybe she giving her opinions and thoughts and teaching all these about, maybe we can grow more, and we might not
She comes into her thought process.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Thank you.
May I?
You're welcome.
May I?
Yeah.
Tanisha, so what you have said is, if we have the sense of harmony and brotherhood in us, then we not need soldiers. Then I just want to say you that India have never initiated any war with anyone. They have always lived in harmony, and has always believed in brotherhood. But have Pakistan and China had believed that?
I have not
They are
mentioned
still
India
doing the
only.
same
I
job.
have
So
no, I'm not just talking about India. I'm talking as a whole.
I think she was saying on in a general way.
Yes, I'm
Like
talking as
if
a whole
this
in a
would be the
general way.
situation.
For India,
There
both are
is-
important.
Both are
And
important,
both are
and
powerful.
the feeling of patriotism
What?
is inculcated by we are learn it from others. So
Like
other people
patriotic
serve,
poems and lessons we taught in our school time.
stories.
Stories
Yeah.
of freedom fighters and all.
And
from there, we have got the sense of
He
patriotism.
gave an example of a child, so he must have also learned something about others from others.
So,
And
sorry. Yes,
that
teachers
have
are
come from
important. An army also need a teacher, but physically armies are serving more.
what? May I?
Yes,
Sandhya, you have said that. Yes, you have said that a soldier also needs a teacher. Yes, in today's time, it is needed, and it is important also to develop more skills. But if you have looked into in our ancient time, either in India, Europe, America, wherever, but if at the time of war, every time all the humans were wanted at the time. Anybody could be there. so they could play a part of soldiers. So I think it is not even needed that much. But yes, teachers are needed. I have never said that okay, soldiers are more important. Both are equally important. I can't compare both, but at the time we can have a soldier without a teacher.
But if we see
I just want to say
today's
that.
scenario, we can't be like what we were. In the ancient times, they were
No,
not such developed.
I think you are giving example from the
not
time of
really-
World War and the time when we are not independent. We were not independent. So that time commands like demand
like in
army.
it was in 1999 in Kargil war. More and more people were needed. If you remember that,
Because
It's
more
because of
people
the
were needed,
situation.
but there was but army did not call for the general public. They were more calling for the soldiers only.
it was called upon for the whole India, and many were even donating their blood. So it was at that time it was the role of everybody. They all were playing the role of a military man. More people were there, engaged there. So I don't think there should be a comparison in between. But if you say that, if you are saying that teachers are more important, then I really don't think so. I think both are equally important.
Yes,
I can't really
actually,
compare.
both of them are
I think
important. Like I have respect for both aspects also, but yeah, they both of them are like important, like air and water. So we cannot live without them. It's not possible.
See, by Diksha's example, I want to say something. This would not, I think, I don't know if it would be accurate up to the point, but I want to say, like, we need for our survival food and water the most, right? But uh, for like if we consider here water as teacher and food as a soldier, even for preparing water, we need even for preparing food, we need water. So in the same way, for preparing soldier, we need teacher here. That's what I want to say.
But we
Like
cannot live by drinking water only.
that's what I know. I made my point clear in the earlier from the very first on the very first like both of them are important. Teacher cannot teach of us if the country is not secure and if we not feel safe. So both of them are playing equally important role. But if we compare both of them, so at some point soldier also required teacher at some point. That's what I want to say.
And Nandini, like you said that you don't really think that teacher is more important, but I'm not offending you. This is not to offend you. I'm just saying that if you are capable, if you are speaking English now and the classes which we are getting provided, it's all because teacher. If you're speaking a good English, if you have a good accent, it's only because of a teacher. You can't say teacher is not at all important and it is he or she is not serving the country, because without teacher we cannot have education. And after the basic amenities of food, shelter and water, what one needs is education. Education is what we need for having our for growing into a man and for growing into man or woman, and for serving our country and for generating our income. Because without money we can't live. We cannot only live on food, water. And if we are if we want to live on food, water, like we, of course we are living, we need shelter, and it is all because of the money. And that money is coming because we have been trained in a way to serve the country. And
You
because
understand, have to persist in this society, we need education.
yeah, exactly.
But Sanya, right now we are living freely. Like we are dwelling from here and there just because of our army. Because I don't think if Pakistani people just attack on us and we'll able to just, visit your marketplace. So both of them are important. There's no comparison.
Sanya, may I?
Yeah, sure.
Sanya, I'm not saying that teachers are not important. Teachers are not more important. I have always said that they are both equally important. I'm not said that they are not important. I said they are not more important than soldiers. They both are equally important. I have said this many times, I think. And if you're saying that the platform or the teacher, our teachers guiding us from boys education, and they are
Nandini, you are on mute.
sorry, I have network issues. Yes, what I was saying. मैं क्या कह रही थी क्या कह रही थी मैं
Yeah, my bad, Nandini. I thought you were saying that teachers were not important at all, but I think that soldiers and teachers both are equally important. I cannot say soldiers are more important, but teachers are more important. We cannot compare them, of course, but yeah, they both go hand in hand, so they both are equally important.
It is like one is building the future nation and future of nation, and like creating a future, and one is protecting it. So
defense.
both of them are equally important. Yeah.
Yes, I was saying, Sanya has said that we have teacher and she's teaching us. That is why we are speaking so fluent. So I just want to say, if we didn't have army and Pakistan or China, anyone have made us into their country, have they allowed us to do so? Because we all can see in Tibet, how their situation are, how China have made them. Or we can see in Afghanistan also. There now there are no rights for women to study and even to go outside without burqa. So I think they are so equally important. There is no comparison.
No, I think everyone is agree with the point that both of them are important, and everyone says like both of them are equally important, and we cannot go without any of one them, but like any of them. So that was all I have to say. So I think everyone make their point clear. So is there anyone who want to say or conclude anything? So I think we should end the meeting, Kanishka.